blessings to you. So let's get straight into it. So I don't really have any announcements. If you do want to purchase some of my products, rose water, I have a rose water spray, oil. If you would like to collaborate, you can email me. So, oh yeah, all of my music is on all platforms right now. I've been really in a meditative state. I've been asking myself, what could I do, or what can I do in a moment to be better? I'm always in that constant flow of asking myself, what's next? What's better? How can I make myself better, right? And you know, relationships play a big part into our own personal development. So right now, Venus, Mercury, Neptune, and Pisces, they're all doing some type of dance right now. It's a really big focus on how well you can balance um, your personal love for yourself and those around you at this time. We're all being tested to see how we can balance those two out. Okay. While that's happening, we have a lot of old energy that's coming back up when it comes to relationships. And I hear a lot of people say, oh my God, it's always a retrograde or a cycle where we got to get rid of something to bring something in. I mean, that's just really life. Okay. So if you can get accustomed to changing all the time, you know, change won't really be uncomfortable. So at this time, just pay it. I just feel like if you are giving yourself self-love and you're nurturing yourself properly at this time, anything that needs to be released within your bloodline is going to show up naturally, and you'll be able to be aware of it at this time when it comes to relationships. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like there's an element of surprise here with relationships and what's going to come out with this erotic reading. So you know, my erotic readings, the reason why I even changed my name to Madam Oasis, Madam can be a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but I was in a place in my life, I was like, listen, I need to attract people who take accountability because I'm not breastfeeding people anymore. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually speaking. And I felt like for a really long time doing what I do, because I have a passion to help people in a lot of different ways. And of course, one being intimacy, I just felt like I was holding and coddling people. So I changed my name and went from Oasis of Healing to Madam Oasis, because I was like, I'm demanding a different type of respect. I'm a force to be reckoned with, so I'm not even going to have to say anything to you. You just have to come with that energy. And if it's something different, then a boundary goes up immediately. So Madam is just like an immediate knowing, right? And my name is French, so it only, you know, it made sense to change my name to, you know, Madam Oasis. You know, it's just a new profound me. So it just makes more sense. It goes with my business. It goes with everything, right? So I think that's enough of like, you know, intro of like our transits going on right now. Virgo, Venus just entered Virgo today. That's why you see me you guys see me like posting a lot today. Mercury retrograde ends in a couple of days, but we have Uranus that's going to be in retrograde until January. I have something out there in January. So if you ask me, okay, bro, Shay, you just said a lot. What are you telling me? All right, again, we're going back to right now we're being tested with how well we can balance our self-love, how much we give to ourselves and others at the same time. Okay, because if we can navigate out of those energies in and out constantly with a great flow, then we're moving to a different level spiritually, mentally, emotionally, financially, wherever your energy is going. Okay. And then 2, Spirit was telling me like this is the message. Every time I go live, there's a theme. There's something that is the bigger scale or that we should focus on, right? And Spirit was like, hey, you need to tell them. You need to tell everybody. Anybody that's going to catch this video when they do, how they do, whatever, right? that there is a huge call on relationships right now. A lot of people are going through different changes. I mean, if you just pay attention to everything that's going on around us, the world is very chaotic, but it all starts within us, right? Spirit was telling me to tell you guys, and I think I mentioned this quite a few times in my other readings, but I did take all of my other readings off my profile, and the only one I left up was the Matrix one. Again, per Spirit. But they wanted me to let you guys know that there's a huge emphasis on relationships coming together as power couples so that shit can get done here on earth. Okay? You feel me? You feel me? So, it's important to go through these cycles so that you can get to who you need to get to, or you can be with who you need to be with. All right, so that's enough. Let me drink some water, and then let's pull these cards. We're gonna start off with, of course, the Angel Oracle. We're always gonna start out with angelic angel. I was about to say ancient something else, but I'm not even going there. That's funny that it was about to come out. We're always gonna start with angelic energy. That's funny. Oh, this energy is already coming through. All right, so I feel like immediately there's a masculine energy that needs to speak up, and he needs to say something to a female. There's a man who has a heavy heart about someone, and someone's holding back. And that's so funny because I actually wrote that at the very top, because I kind of want to talk about intimacy. That circles around everything it is that I do, that I post, that I talk about. If I get online and I say anything, my intention is to promote some type of health and wealth when it comes to intimacy, okay? That, I feel like, is the key to what has broken down homes. It's been a key to something that it's just been, it's almost like a parasite in people. The lack of intimacy with themselves and the connection to masculine and feminine energy. So, again, going back to the inability to connect to your heart and your mind at the same time to make healthier choices, right? So I just feel like whoever this male is, there's an energy of nervousness, because I got nervous. I started to get real nervous in the very beginning, and I'm not nervous. Not with what I do. So, but it's a fun nervous. I just feel like this man, I'm not gonna say he hasn't ever felt like this before, but it gives the energy of like, yeah, I never love. Yeah. This is a man who hasn't felt this energy before, and I think he's scared to embrace it because in his mind he thinks that it's negative or something like that. Yeah, look, you deserve love, and we just was talking about intimacy. The number one thing, if you're asking yourself if you have some type of issue with intimacy, ask yourself this. When someone is trying to love you, do you immediately get paranoid? Do you start to think, shit too good to be true? Now give it. If something, you know what I'm saying? You got to use your discernment with that. You know what I'm saying? But if something is actually going in a really great direction, and you can feel that it's natural, there's nothing being forced, everything's adding up and making sense, and you start feeling some type of way. I feel like when it comes to intimacy, I know there was a place in my life, there was a time in my life where I actually had this guy who was, looking back, was really great. I just think at that time I just wasn't ready, because I had a lot that was on my mind and on my heart. It's going back to having a heavy heart and a heavy mind. So the first card that came out was You Deserve Love. The first thing into receiving what it is that you want from someone is feeling like you're deserving of it. So I feel like there's a masculine who has done some wrong. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like this is a man who has done some wrong to some females, quite a few females, and I feel like I'm only laughing because I can see someone listen to this and be like, damn, that's me. I think what I respect about a man is I try not to hold a man to his past. It really just depends on what we're talking about, like 2 months ago or years ago. Now, I try not to lean too much into that, because I've honestly woke up one day and was like cold turkey something and just quit something. So I mean, every day is a day to change your behavior and your response and reaction to things. But I feel like whoever this man is, there's a woman who's about to be placed in his life, and he feels as if like, something's got to be wrong with her, or this is too good to be true, because of his mistakes and the things that he has done. And I don't think he's realized that that's where this is coming from. What is this? You deserve love. But I feel like this man has been making better choices for a while, and I feel like there's a lot of things that's going on behind the scenes that's pushing these two people together. Their ancestors or spiritual predecessors, like, they ready. Let's go ahead and put them in put them in together. What is this? I like the energy, though. I can tell that it's very fruitful. If there's something that has to be corrected, though, but we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to the sensuality of everything. We're gonna let the beat build. Over here we like the foreplay, so we're gonna start off with the foundation, of course. Then we're gonna lead to the sensual deck, get a little bit more into it, and then we're gonna get to the big dogs. Okay. This says keep an open mind and attraction. Look. And reconciliation at the top with release your ex. So yes, this is most certainly, if not the masculine energy, the feminine energy. Someone has done wrong by quite a few people, and I see someone who has made the effort into correcting just how they go about relationships, right? How they show up in relationships. Just a lot of tendencies, and I just feel like somebody has really been working on themselves. And I feel like when these two people get together, there's other things that they're going to have to learn, but they're both patient enough and both eager enough. I like that. Okay, so we can move on. Let's go to the sensual oracles deck. Okay, sensual soul oracles deck. I like this energy because it just feels like both of these people have a story, and I feel like they're going to be able to connect very naturally, especially in this picture. Like, anytime somebody's smelling roses, anytime I put my face to a rose, it was just in that moment. This is someone who's connecting to a woman who's very feminine as well, and I feel like this man is going to maybe feel like he's getting attached to this woman really fast. But that's where the challenge comes in, because I feel like when you meet someone and that attraction's there, and you just can't keep your hands off of each other, and you just don't want to leave each other, like, I don't want to get tired of you. When that energy is there, you have to always make sure you're showing yourself self-love. You got to always bring yourself back to yourself, because it can become very addicting, and it can spiral. So especially at this time, if you guys are meeting each other at this particular time. So let's see. This man may like or prefer women with natural hair. Like, I see a man saying, I don't care how you wear your hair, but, like, I don't want to. I'm seeing a guy say, you can wear a wig, baby, I don't care about that, but every night I want to be able to put my hands in your hair. I hear a man saying that. That's so funny. I see dominate me. So there's a man who likes to operate out of his alpha male energy when he is being intimate with someone. I like that. I like this energy, though, because it's giving youthful but very old school. Like, I can see there's longevity in this energy. I can feel like years from now what it would be if it moves in a certain direction versus another. It's leaning more towards the positive side. So I like it. And I really like it because the spiritual predecessors are behind it. Like, both of these parties, like, their grandparents, loved ones on the bloodline is like him. And that side is like her. Okay, so I really like it. It's like a check mark, double check mark. At the bottom, we have submit to me. What did I say? There's somebody who is really in their alpha energy. And I feel like it may try not to be overbearing. And I feel like that's what makes a man, that's a part of a man being a man when it comes to intimacy. A man who knows when it's time to dominate, and a man who knows when it's time to be submissive in his own way, right? Some men are like, I'm not ever gonna get on my knees. Like, there's some guys who think that, where there's some other guys like, girl, I'll worship your feet. So it's like, it just really depends on what type of man you're dealing with and what type of man you want. But I just feel like this man, he's very dominant, and there's a woman who, I would say, alpha female, but she's more feminine. She's not she's not gonna bark at you. You know what I'm saying? She's not gonna cuss you out. She's not the type of female, to throw a fit or anything like that. She's just very stern. You are my every waking thought. 3's a charm. And self-love is good for you. Okay, and we have it's too much work. So let's start with these 3 cards, because it's showing me what's going to come in between this relationship if something isn't worked out, or if like something is there. I seen a knot, and I'm seeing a knot as in not tying a knot, being together, but a knot as in something becoming like a nuisance. And look, they're pulling. So you're my every waking thought. 3's a charm. You know what I'm getting? This is what I'm getting. This is going back to the beginning. You're my every waking thought. There's a man who's constantly thinking about a woman. The whole time he's not making a move. And see, that's what men don't get about women. Well, I won't say all men. If you relate me, you know what I'm talking about. A man will be taking his time and doing something, making his way towards a female, plotting, looking, doing whatever he's doing before he makes his move, right? And the woman can be feeling like, I know he's thinking about me, or it can just be a thing of like, especially if this is someone you've dealt with. It's only going to be if you dealt with someone, but this can be a woman like, you're taking too long, so now I feel like you playing. Like, I'm not going to take you serious. That's how females thinking. That's how, I'm not going to lie, that's how I would think. Like, if I know me and you have taken a break, or we just stopped talking, or something has slowed down, and I've told a guy this, you let too much time go by, I'm good. And I feel like this energy of self-love is good for you. Look how she laying. She like, I'm doing my own thing. I'm not even going to worry about this. This can be the man. But I just, it naturally goes the other way. Chase the cat. I feel like there's a woman looking at a man like, you're taking too long. Like, all right, I mean, you can get your shit together, but all right, it's just somebody like, look, time is money or something. Like, there's a woman that's like, but I feel like the man's intention is different. So there's a disconnect because there's a lack of communication. I also feel like this woman thinks that this man is a player because 3's a charm. So she's either thinking this because his thought is this woman. His every thought, his every waking thought. This man is waking up hard thinking about this female. His waking thought. And this woman's over here like, yeah, I know he out here with these other girls. Whole time he thinking about you. That's funny. Okay. So let's get a little bit deeper, because it does feel like there's a wall up, but I feel like there's some deep sexual energy behind it. So let's pull the big dogs out now. I stack my cards different every time I do a pull, and it's funny because the way I have these layered, it's layered like a pyramid, and I just feel like this, whoever resonates with this energy, all jokes aside, put your ego to the side, and if this is somebody you really feel like you can see yourself with for a really long time, or this is a woman that you feel like is a great investment, or she would add value to your life, and being away from her feels empty. If you feel empty after being with a woman, and in a way, I don't know if I want to say this. Yeah, I would say it. So I used to talk to this guy, and he told me this. He was like, yeah, when we stopped talking, I was mad. He was like, I went to pick up some food, and I was, he was slamming stuff. He was mad. I was like, what? You had an attitude because of me? but it was your fault. You know what I'm saying? But if you feel like, and I don't think that's really healthy, you know what I'm saying? But that's something that you can watch, and nurture on your own. I think it's a natural feeling to feel like someone not being around you affects you as a man, because that's an indication that that woman, there's something there. Because obviously your soul is like, what you doing, fool? What you doing, fool? Let's see. What's this? Let's get into the juicy details because I'm stalling. I'm just nervous. I just feel like this energy is just gonna be something else, boy. What? Let me ask the right question. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this woman's sitting on some money, ideas. If she doesn't have money in her pocket, it's most certainly in her head for her to manifest. She may just maybe needing other tools. What was I gonna say before this? Oh, asking the right question. The fortune. Okay. So the next encounter. Oh, that was supposed to be after this. I guess we can go ahead and do it. What's the next encounter? What will... Let's do two. Let's see. I want to see the sexual energy behind these two people before we ask what's the next sexual encounter or erotic encounter. This energy has me nervous. It honestly had me nervous in the very beginning. So I just feel like, I don't know if this girl makes this man feel nervous or it's the other way around. Yeah, it's that way. Because I'm getting the jitters. I'm just feeling like, that feeling right before you're about to be intimate with someone and you just like, you don't show it, but inside you're like, even though this is reconciliation, maybe this is someone you were talking. Well, I don't like to say talking because we don't do talking stages. We're grown. This is someone you were dating and it either just stopped, or this is someone you were intimate with and you guys took a break. All right, nothing dramatic or disrespectful. It just didn't, you know what I'm saying, just died down. What's the sexual energy between these two people? Let me just get this out the way. The Ten of Swords at the top. So these two people, when they have sex, they take it out on each other. That's always what that card means to me. But we have the Star card and the Nine of Wands. Oh, that's why he feel like that too. Ooh, this is a type of relationship where this man feels like she really pressure. He dealing with a woman that's a lot of pressure, and it puts a lot of pressure on him in a lot of different ways, but it's very addicting for him. This is a man who's like, damn, what am I gonna do? Because I can't be without her. I don't know if I can handle her. And if you're not saying that, this is an energy of a woman just being a lot to handle, but not in a negative way. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, I'm seeing the energy of two people taking a trip and a woman coming with a whole bunch of luggage. And he's just like, man. But this energy of sex is honestly, anytime the Star card comes out, ooh, they may flag this. I forgot I can't show the cards. It just comes so natural. This is the type of woman where this woman takes him to like a different place when they're intimate. Like he forgets what's going on all around him. There's an energy of this man feeling like either this woman is too good for him or she's smarter than him. There's an energy of that because I keep stuttering and I can't get my words out. And I feel like this is the energy of how this person feels. Like it's something about this woman making him feel speechless. I also feel like this man may have his guard up, but he feels like he has to protect this woman. This is a man like, listen, if I get with this woman, I'm going to have to really protect her on a whole different level. Like, man, niggas is on her body. I also feel that with this Nine of Wands, the Nine of Wands talks about boundaries and protecting yourself. But the way they all huddle up, I just feel like, yeah, they got somebody in the back watching. This is the man that got security. He might not even have to do all of that. He got security in the back. He got somebody watching the land. Somebody on clock. Every hour, somebody different on the clock is what I'm hearing. Okay. Mr. a strong arm. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay, let's get more juicy details. Okay, that came out. Ooh, and the devil card at the top. Seven of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this man feels like a lot of people would try to take this woman from him. I think this man may be even trying to prepare on how he is going to like solidify a relationship with this woman, even. Because I feel like this man knows that he can't impose on this woman so forcefully or to push her back, but he doesn't want to take. Yeah, that's what that is. All right, let's get some more details. We need the juiciest details. What is the sexual energy of these two people? Let's get more details. Ooh, the Emperor, the Queen of Swords, and the King of Cups. Oh, this is also a man who knows other men who want this female. And he sees that there's women who may be even jealous of her. And I think this is pushing this man to want this woman more. So this man may be in the company of other men who have brought this female up. There's a lot of talk about this female. Let's see what she tastes like. What she tastes like. Ooh, she tastes like the moon and the high priestess. She tastes like the moon and the high priestess. This is a woman who is very multifaceted. There's nothing she can't do. There's nothing she can't be. And I just feel like when this man is inside of this woman and he brings himself back to himself, right? He pull out, do whatever he need to do, and he's on his way. He changes. I feel like this woman is like changing this man. I think I picked up on this energy before. This is a very magical woman. Oh, I like you, girl. Yeah, Six of Swords. Let's see. Let me pull from another deck because I want some other details. Now, I can't show these cards because these are sex positions. But this is going to tell me a little bit more because I just feel like there's a lot of spiritual energy between these two. That it surrounds and protects the sexual energy of these two people, and I like that. But I was wondering why it wasn't like, I'm like, come on, give me more, give me more. But there's an energy. I can tell these two people are very protected. God is protecting this relationship, whoever these two people are, and I can tell by how the energy of the sex is not coming out so fast, and it's not giving me the details that I'm used to getting as well. I like this though because I can feel that it's real nasty. I feel like it's real nasty, but it's not. It's covered. It's covered. I like this energy. I like this. So I'm gonna see what I can get, and then we're gonna ask the last question. We're at 28 minutes. Okay, that's not bad. At the very end, I'm going to give you your fortune cookie, and we're gonna ask about your next erotic encounter. Is it going to be this one, or is it going to be someone new? Is it going to be this man, or is it going to be someone new? So we'll see. I'll do the feminine energy and the masculine energy separate. All right, at the bottom it says the lusty leg lift. Oh, this is the energy from the last reading. Yeah. If you want to take a picture, take a picture. Okay, so I'm just gonna describe it, okay, because I can't show the picture. All right, so I can tell that the man's back is against the wall. All right, it's against the wall, and the woman has her leg over his shoulder and the other leg on the ground. Okay, so with this position, you gotta have a booty for this. We love small booties too, okay? But you gotta have a big booty for this because the more booty you have, the better it bounces, right? It gives that swing and, you know, the flow, so that as the man is like pushing forward or upward, it's a deep combustion, right? Okay, Cardinal challenge. It's on level 4. Yeah, because you have to be sturdy. You gotta have some strong knees. You gotta have some strong knees and legs. Okay, especially for the woman. She's got one leg up high. That's at the bottom. So with it being at the bottom, I feel like this may be a position that can help you to balance out the relationship. So okay, let's say you guys end up on a date, y'all end up doing something, and you guys get intimate with each other. If you guys are intimate on a sexual level, this could possibly be a position that helps you to reconnect and balance out whatever the imbalance is. Okay, and with the woman having her right leg up, this is how much she's giving to you. So this can be, I'm hearing a balance of the weight. So you balancing out your weight will help shift the weight spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. Okay. Let me read some details on the back. Maybe I can pull a little bit more from it. Look, I was right. Pressing your man up against a wall will help both of you keep your balance and force him to relinquish all his power onto you. Didn't I say that? Basically. To him, there's no bigger turn on than a hot chick who's not afraid to take charge and tell him what to do. Ooh, and then there's that energy of being vulnerable and letting a woman be dominant, right? Okay, I see how that kind of stuck up in there. All right, so that was at the foundation. So maybe trying something new and allowing a woman to kind of take control will allow you to feel like you can trust a woman. Because let's be honest, if you let a woman choke you in the bedroom and you survive, and you live another day, don't you trust her? I actually shuffled the cards and I showed the card. I'm gonna have to make this unlisted. I'm not doing this on purpose. I promise you I'm not. But if I show these cards, I just feel like it's not fun if I don't show you. I'm just gonna make it unlisted, and whoever pays for it, kudos to you because you wanna win a team. But look at this. I was right. You need to be submissive. Because if you survive, then what? All right, let's see what else comes out. But it's really like choking is, it gives you a different sensation. It actually makes the blood rush to your head. It's almost equivalent to like, have you ever as a child like bent over on the couch like this and put your head all the way down and the blood rushes to your head? It gives you that sensation. So as a man, we all know when you're about to have an erection, the blood flows to the very tip, right? Or it can still flow. Let me not make it seem like all the blood goes there. It really just depends on the man's health as well. But it's the flow of the blood rushing to the penis, right? So with that being said, not cutting the airway off, but closing it in to where the breath has to push in so tightly, it helps the blood to rush down faster. That's the best way I can explain it on a scientific level, okay? So when you're doing that to someone, especially to a man, I just feel like I've had quite a few, we're gonna make this unlisted. I've had quite a few orgasms just, to my airway being blocked, okay? So I can only imagine what it feels like for a man because, again, your blood rushes all the way down here. We have joystick ride. Oh, I love this thing. I'm telling you what. I feel like it's a booty thing. It's always a booty thing. But her feet is actually underneath his arms. So she has more stability. Like, look, her feet is going underneath his arms. And if he got muscles, you ain't got no muscles, get your weight up. No, I'm playing. Bony man got it turned out. I just feel like this man, there's something about his arms. So he may have like, you know what I'm saying? He may be built. He may be stacked on his arms. And I just feel like that gives a woman more agility to move around as well. Kind of gyrate on that thing. Okay, so let's wrap this up. This just feels like fun. I'm not gonna lie, this is a drunk position for me. Yeah. I was gonna say something spiritual, but let's just leave it there. So we're gonna get to the fortune cookie for the masculine and the feminine energy. We're at 34 minutes. Not too bad, not too bad. I can do better next time. With the time management, I'm still working on it, y'all. I feel like it just changes. When it comes to time management for me, my routine changes all the time. So I have to constantly adapt to different routines. And y'all, did y'all hear I invested in the no ads? I was like, I can't keep doing this. $20 a month though. Whew. I don't know. We might just leave it off a free trial. All right. So what is the overall energy? All right. For the masculines, what is their erotic fortune cookie? Let's open the cookie. Let me ring my bell. Okay, let me drink some water. It's 11 o'clock. All right, Sagittarius energy. I'm here to rock the boat. Shout out to Aaliyah. So, okay, so maybe you can be, she is a Capricorn or Libra. I believe she's a Libra. You can be dealing with the Libra. We're starting with the masculine energy. What is the masculine's erotic cookie? What is their next erotic encounter going to be like? Give me all the juicy details so that we can prepare for it, so we don't miss out, so we can enjoy the full ride 100% of its capacity, so we can use the sexual energy in the most infinite and prosperous ways possible, right? That's what sexual energy is supposed to be used for. What is the erotic energy for the next encounter for the masculines of my collective? At the bottom, we have the Hangman. The Star card keeps wanting to come out. Ooh, the Chariot with the Death card at the top. Ooh, hold on. And the Hermit. And the Two of Cups. And the Two of Wands. And the Nine of Cups. Ooh. Okay, so let me sit on this. Let me show y'all the card, the Chariot card. Let me look at it first. I like this energy. This is giving me like a private jet type of energy. Or like there's a man who wants to like carry a woman around the whole world. Like I think I picked up on this energy before. This is like a man having sex with a woman wherever he goes because he's traveling all the time. This is a man who travels for work. Like one day he's in Dubai, and next 4 or 5 days he's somewhere else. Like, this is a man who's constantly on the go, okay? I do feel like I'm hearing two different storylines. This is a man who does have kids and a man who doesn't have kids yet, okay? But this is a man who is taking a woman on a ride with him. Like, wherever he flies, she flies. Wherever he rides, she rides. Wherever he goes, she's there. And I just see these people having sex everywhere because I'm getting like so many different visuals like everywhere. Okay, so I'm also, okay, so, ooh. Let me calm down. Where's some water? A little parched. Ooh-wee. Okay. This is the type of man where the reason, and I feel like this is intentional. This man knows exactly what he's doing. This man is intentionally having sex with this woman everywhere. I ain't never heard this before, so I like this shit. This shit is just making me like, where is my fan? Woo! Okay, hold on. Let me get myself together. Woo! And I bring out the fan, baby. Woo! Okay. Sagittarius energy. Boy, this is the type of man where he is intentionally having sex with a woman everywhere because he is harnessing the energy of wherever they have sex. This is a man like intentionally not, but it's like he wants her as much as he. The energy of this man craving this woman is so enticing that he knows that he can use the energy wisely. So what he's doing is, as he travels, let's say he has a business meeting and it's in a hotel, right? Or it's somewhere down the street. I feel like this man is intentionally going to have sex with this woman in certain areas so that he can harness, or like something with portals. Like, this is a man who is on a whole different frequency. And if not, if he doesn't know he's doing this, he's going to be doing it unbeknownst to himself. Like, I feel like wherever these two people travel, maybe their gods are putting them and position them in certain places. So wherever they go and they're being intimate with each other, they are going to harness the power of wherever they are. That's on a whole different level. So your next erotic encounter is going to have a huge significance, or the dominant energy over the sexual energy is going to be traveling and using like timelines, or what is it called when you speed things up? To speed time up. This is the tip of my tongue. Quantum leap. This is giving me the energy of two people having sex in certain areas, and there's a quantum leap into energy. Whew. That's what I'm getting with this Chariot card. Whoever this masculine energy is, if you're a man who travels and you're very established financially, you are about to be paired with a woman who can help you to emotionally balance yourself. Her feminine energy is going to bring a balance to you, to where as you're doing business and traveling, she's almost like a good luck charm. I like this energy because the Death card represents transformation, but the Hermit right behind that, that's giving like very like explosive, powerful energy to use as sex. Like, I really feel like even if this man is listening to this video and he's like, I ain't gonna do nothing, man, I'm not even on that level. I don't be thinking that when I'm out, handling business. I don't feel like you would even think like that, but it's just the fact that this is what it is. You're either consciously aware of it or unconsciously aware of what you're doing. And it might be a point in time when, as you are with this woman, she's going to bring certain things out of you to make you aware of how much power you actually can accumulate on this earth. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. When I do readings, that's what I want to pull. That's the energy we got to get. Nothing less, because this is it. Whoever this masculine energy is that relates to this baby, congratulations to you, okay? Because this is a different type of energy to work in and out of individually, even on a level with another female. I just feel like I kind of want to dig more, because this is top tier energy for a man. I'm not even gonna lie. This is attractive to me. This is the type of man I like. Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Cups. Oh, I said Ace, and it's the Eight of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. Ooh, and an Ace of Cups. Let me show you these cards. Let me digest this though. I'm gonna show you. I feel like this woman is going to blend in really well let me speak to you. This woman is going to blend really well with your routine, with your work. So let's say you have to get up. I think I picked up on this energy just a little bit. This is the type of woman where you carry her around you while you're traveling. And this is a woman that doesn't fight you, because you guys naturally blend together. So let's say you have to get up 5 a.m. for a meeting. And as you get up, either she's up already or she's not, whatever. You come back, you guys do whatever, spend time. You're like, hey, I gotta go. She's like, okay, I'll see you later. It's a flow. It's not, oh, will you always leave? It's not like, where you been? Because it's a natural flow for you guys. There's something here where you guys are just gonna naturally flow. It's just I like this energy because I see this two of pentacles being of this, like, this woman, she's in a nice space though. So this man has her set up really nice where she can just enjoy herself. Hello? I'm gonna ring the bell on that one. Cause baby, what? Ask and you shall receive. The Two of Pentacles in this card depicts of this woman just mind, not saying mind her business, but he was out, you know, in a meeting. And she was just, you know, looking out, gazing at the stars, waiting for him to come back, you know, burning a little sage back here. Just probably got some music on and some candles with some music. And he just sneaks in behind her like, baby, I'm home. And look, he indulges in her. When he indulges, he's going to indulge. The Eight of Pentacles also talks about them working together. I also feel like this is a man who maybe invests in a woman, because I see this picture being like her conversing with him and telling him his ideas and him giving his feedback, and they're just going back and forth about business, new ideas, what they're about to invest in, where the money's going, how to make more of something else. This Ace of Cups is saying that there's a ultimate satisfaction of emotional stability. Like, this man can open up to this woman without feeling like he's being judged, and vice versa. Like, this is a woman who listens really well to this man, and I just feel like this is the reason why this man indulges inside of this woman, or he will be. All right, because look, the Knight of Pentacles, it's you, and you're gonna be real reckless with your money with her, but it's okay, because when you spend or you invest your time and money into a woman like this, it's just gonna come back in tenfold in so many different ways of your life. She's giving Empress, baby. I like this, and we're gonna end it right there. So masculines, that was your erotic fortune cookie. Okay, I like that energy. I like that. That was sexy, that was sophisticated, that was grown. The only thing that stands in a way in that energy, I would say, is just outsiders, and how many people know where this woman is and you are at all times. But I feel like a man who travels knows that people keeping tabs on them is not it doesn't benefit them in the long run. It can be a high risk to let everybody know where you're at all times. Nobody needs to know, you know, unless there's mothers or baby fathers, baby mothers involved. Hell, I don't even feel like they need to know all the time, every time. You know what I'm saying? Well, depends, but I just feel like these two people are on their own time, regardless if they have kids or not with other people. These are two people who are going to keep their business within them. Okay, there's certain things that I see these two people keeping to themselves, and that's what makes a real relationship solid. All right, because not everybody needs to know everything that goes on in relationships, and especially when everything's going real good or you having troubles and whatever. There's certain things that just people don't need to know. Okay, most people would know is I got a ring on my finger. I mean, this is a commitment ring to myself, but you know what I'm saying? I just personally wouldn't go into details with nobody about anything that I'm doing, you know? No matter how much people try to, you know, pull energy or information out of you. Yeah, look, High Priestess. This is a woman who, you know, yeah. All right, so ladies, what is your erotic fortune cookie? What's your next erotic encounter? What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What that do? You know, how is it gonna make you feel, ladies? What are you gonna get from this sexual energy? What you gonna do with the sexual energy? Okay, how's it gonna make you feel? All right, let's see. For my feminine ladies, women, what do we have for the ladies? What is their erotic fortune that's coming up with their new encounter? I'm hearing from Pop Smoke, I don't kiss and tell. What is Pop Smoke sign? His birthday's in December. He's a Sag? Is he a Sagittarius? A Capricorn. It's one of those. So Ladies, you may like the color blue, or you may be very connected to Yemiya's energy, Yemuja. I'm feeling a very motherly, nurturing energy, a woman that can swim. And when I say swim, I'm talking swim. Okay, this is a woman who's really juicy. Everything about her is just juicy. Her lips, her booty, the inside of her, her food, how she tastes. Okay, feminine. Feminine. What do we have for the ladies? What is the erotic energy? What's the next erotic encounter? At the bottom, we have the Queen of Swords. Seven of Swords. Queen of Wands. This is a woman who I feel like with the last, I'm hearing couple of months, I'm hearing 3 months to 3 weeks to 3 days, experience some type of betrayal from men, or like you're just in a mind frame where your mind is changing. You're going from that nigga to, you know what, it's all good, I ain't even worried or tripped on, you know, I ain't tripping off of nothing or nobody. So I feel like there's a woman in transition from getting out of her head and just having better boundaries with people and men. Okay, there's someone who's telling themselves, not again, no more, and someone's doing something better or different for themselves. I see a woman putting her foot down. Okay, your next encounter may possibly be you like stepping on somebody. Like, I see you may take your sexual frustration out on the next guy. You may not do anything, you know, candle wax on a body or anything like that, but I see you most certainly like I want to say I don't know what movie this was, but it was this man who, I think he was cursed or something, and he had to have, he was going through a lot of women to break the curse, and he had sex with this fat oversized weighted woman, and she had sex with him. She said, "I will fuck you till you die." This is the energy. This is a woman where this man is like, "Whoa, hold on, what's wrong?" You can tell when somebody's mad when they're having sex with you, and I feel like this, whoever, I don't want to say victim is, you know, when I say victim, I just feel like this is a person that you're gonna throw them off guard, and this man is not gonna know that you're gonna ride him so hard. Okay, so ladies, let's check ourselves, okay? Because I'm not telling you that you can't have rough sex, but it's not pleasant when it's not equally owed, okay? When two people are not into it equally, and that goes both ways, okay? We're not biased. I'm not a biased person. I believe that men should be treated, you know, fairly. And when I say fairly, if a man was to do that to a woman, I would think it's inappropriate. So I think it's inappropriate for a woman too. So it's just like, let's find a different way where we can transmute that energy, so that when we are encountered, or where we are sexually exploring with someone, we're not pushing too much of that energy in that direction. Okay, you get what I'm saying, ladies? I ain't judging you. Ain't nothing wrong with rough sex, but I just feel like it's just this man is just like, oh, like, ow, girl, like, you about to ride my thing off. That's what I'm hearing. Like, I can't say what I want to say. We have the Sun card. We have the Knight. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. The Sun card talks about, it can be children, a youthful energy, or just a ray of sunshine that just comes through. Like when you're with someone, it feels hot and you're burning up. So, ladies, I feel like your next erotic encounter is going to be with someone who allows you to express yourself in a way you've never expressed yourself. What is this energy? I'm also picking up on the energy where this woman is dealing with a man Girl, I feel like this is a woman who's dealing with a man where, like, at some point in your life, you go from zero to a hero. Okay, you mess with a guy that you're looking back like, girl, we gonna take that so great. We gonna act like we didn't just do that, right? And then you get with a man who's top tier, who shows you something that you've never experienced, give you things that you've never been given. Like you get to a point where you experience that, wherever that is, from what, high school to whatever age, 30s, 40s, whatever. Hopefully it's not that. Oh, but hey, if so, whatever. I feel like this is a woman who gets with a man and he is doing a lot for her, and you getting real bossy with it. It's changing your personality. I'm seeing this man indulge in a woman, and it's emotionally making her feel different about herself. Where is the aggression coming from? Oh, it's coming from a lot of different places, and I think you're using sex as a way to transmute it, which there's nothing wrong with that, okay? But just, what can I say to help this? Okay, I'm hearing pace yourself. Before you go into sex, set your intentions, and it will never stray you. That's the right thing. That's a reminder. Because there's something here about you using, I see someone, your energy so pent up, like you may hurt yourself during sex is what I'm seeing. Like you may, like, I even see it to where the man might not say nothing to you, but the whole time he's like, look, I don't know what's going on with her. It might just throw off the sex. You may make his wand go soft. It's like to the point where it's just like you just don't, there's too much force being in a certain energy. And I just feel like if you set your intentions before you and this man are intimate, it will help you to spare out energy in the appropriate way without all, because I feel like you have some things going on in your family. You may have some things going on in, like, just you internally, spiritually. There's a lot at work, and I feel like when you get around this man and you guys are together, this is the next encounter. You're going to be experiencing someone who makes you feel safe to express yourself. Because I see when you guys are intimate, you are very verbal with this man. I hear you saying a lot of different things. Like you guys talk. This is a man who's a talker. Let me show you. This is a man who's a talker. Okay. This is a man who's going to talk his way through your orgasm. And I just feel like there's something here about you pulling on his energy to where you feel like you need him. It's giving, calling me daddy. Be careful, ladies, with this. I just feel like there's a woman who may be a little attached to a man in he's nurturing a side of you that you never explored. So the way your soul is attaching itself to him is in a way where it's like you're pouring your baggage sexually onto him through masculine energy of whatever you didn't receive far as masculine energy, okay? And it can be related to fatherhood or things that you've experienced with other males, because we did have that energy that came up in the very beginning. And I like to think anytime you have issues with your masculine or feminine energy within yourself, it always comes from the root of your mother and your father. You have to pull up that root, which we just basically did. So let's get some more details of your next sexual encounter. What is it going to feel like? I mean, what's your next erotic fortune cookie? What is your fortune cookie? Oh, that's a lot. I'm not taking one of those. One card, please. I'll take 3. 5 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Oh, and the High Priestess in reverse. What you don't see coming is you may have other people who are trying to infiltrate this relationship. There may be a man that is jealous of this man, So your next encounter is going to be a man who is very sought after. Like a lot of women want him, and there may be even someone who's plotting on him. And I feel like there's something about you saving him. I don't, or I don't, because the high priestess was in reverse. That's not using your intuition. So, I feel like you guys may not see something coming. This, oh, you know what this is as well. Ooh. Your next encounter, be careful, ladies, because I feel like someone may be trying to record you while you're intimate. That's what I'm picking up from this, okay? With this Five of Wands, with the High Priestess in reverse and the Two of Wands, this is two people being intimate and someone invading their privacy. So your next encounter may be recorded, ladies. So look, I just feel like I'm not saying it's necessarily this man, but this can be someone outside of this man who is imposing on him, okay? And you just kind of get caught up in the rap. So let's be very careful of that, ladies, okay? But that's your fortune cookie, okay? So I just help you in some type of way to maneuver. You gotta maneuver, okay? And embrace this man because he is going to indulge in you. Just don't abuse that energy. All right, unless he is asking for you to do that. All right, so it was a pleasure reading the erotic energy for you guys. I will see you guys next Tuesday. I am going to go live and do a collective reading for you guys. I will probably do that sometime tomorrow. So I will see you guys, and let me know if you guys resonate with this energy, if you enjoyed it, if you can, resonate with it, if it's already happened, feel free to leave a comment, and I'll see you guys later.